Guys, deluded, farewell Diego Costa. I know he's not an Arsenal player, but I still want to speak about him, so let's get into it. Now, I think it's been 3 or 4 years since he's been here. I'm pretty sure it's three. Two Premier League titles, 50 plus goals in all comps for Chelsea and 120 appearances, 20 something assists. That just shows someone that is competent, money well spent. I think they spent 40 million on him or so. Made the difference in his first year when he came, delivered them the title. He's been great in every season he's been at Chelsea, bar that one where the whole team was crap, Hazard, etc. included. He's turned up for them in big games. He's scored against the Liverpools. He scored against City. He scored against United. He scores against us. Do you get it? The guy is quality. For me, I really like Diego Costa. Again, he plays for Chelsea, and I can see why people don't like him. At times, it is like a pantomime villain, and he does take it over the top. But why I like him is he knows what he can and can't do. It was rare to see him score from outside the area. I think there was one in 2016 against Southampton or so. That's how bad it was. In the box, he came alive. He knew what he can and can't do. He was street smart. He knew he wasn't the quickest. He weren't that slow, but he weren't the quickest. Hang up on the last man. Hang on the last man. Beat him. Bully him. We all saw what he's done to Mertesacker. His general play was slept on, even though he had it. He used to get involved, drop deep. He could even play on the left. He was aggressive. He used to put fear into defenders, psych them out before the game's done. That is what I like, man. The guy came alive in the box, all sorts of finishes, headers, instinctive finishes, calculated finishes, bringing people onto their weaker foot and hitting it, finding the far and near posts. The guy was an intelligent footballer, very intelligent footballer. Diego Costa is an extremely intelligent footballer with fantastic technique. I would have taken him at Arsenal in a heartbeat. I do not know how he's not at this club, to be honest. I like Diego Costa a lot, man. Like I said, you never rarely saw him score outside the area, but he scored some good finishes, man. He scored some good ones. He scored in big games. And yeah, man, it hasn't ended well for him. It hasn't ended well. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's even said it himself. He didn't want it to end like this with the Chelsea fans. The Chelsea fans love him. He loves the Chelsea fans. There has been rumours since the year he actually came that he wants to go back to Atletico. So it's been a long time coming. You guys that subscribe to me, I've well documented the whole Diego Costa stuff. We don't need to get into the micro of it. But we know it was the beginning of the end from January. We are where we are. We are where we are in that regard now. In fact, do you remember his finish? Off topic. Do you remember his finish in 2015 against Spurs at Wembley? You see what I'm saying? There was a bit of luck on it, but yeah. Or the banger away from away at Liverpool, or the goal against West Ham. The guy was amazing, man. Strength, general play, bullying, consistently getting 20 plus goals in the league. The guy was quality. I can understand why he's not a likable guy, but he's the sort of player I would like if I was a manager for my team. He buys into it. Yes, he goes over the top, but he buys into the team. He'll do what it takes to win, and I'm a player like that as well to a degree. I like the nastiness that Costa has, because I always tell you guys, football is very psychological. He's scared 99% of defenders out of the game already before he's played, unless you're Rob Holding, who's still in his back pocket. I got played, man. I got to plug Rob Holding. But he is a player. If I'm a Chelsea fan, yes, they've got Morata, and although Morata doesn't really have the CV of bagging 20 plus goals consistently, he got it last year. I'd be happy with him, but I wouldn't want Costa to go. I mean, could you imagine having both of them? Morata probably wouldn't be here if Costa didn't make his bed and lie in it. But can you imagine both of them? They could line up how Aguero and Gab Jesus do for City. Obviously, both of them can actually play out wide. They're both scary. They're both good in the air. Like, it would be great. I mean, Atletico are getting a very good player in him. I have to say Chelsea have done very well to get initially. I think it's initially a loan move, but I'm hearing 67 million or so. I don't know. I'm not a transfer person, so I don't know how true. But if it is that, or either way, Chelsea have done fantastic business, because the guy hasn't had a preseason. He's definitely not as fit. I'm not a doctor or physio, but he's definitely not as fit as he could be. He's probably put on a couple pounds. He cannot play until January, so he will avoid playing the Chelsea in the Champions League, which he hasn't been registered by them for, because obviously they're going to move him on. Fantastic business, to be honest with you. He's finally got his move that he pressed for. And yeah, there's not much more to be said, man. I mean, 58 goals in 120 appearances and 24 assists, that is not bad return for someone they paid 40 million or so. And assists played a main part in bringing them an assist in 2 league titles. That is money well spent. That is a quality striker. And that is someone that's been a success in the Premier League, ultimately, to be honest with you. Like, the guy is quality. Whether it's the movement, the quality of finish, the intelligence, the runs. Like, he was a very good player, and as an Arsenal fan, he's destroyed us enough times. I know firsthand what he can do. So yeah, guys, deluded Gouda, I'm signing out. There's not much more to be said on that front. Get in the comments. Don't get away without subscribing and liking. Yeah, I'm out.